Well, hello everybody. Yes, I'm still kicking around. Um, I don't know, just been going through a period of lethargy, so that's why I've not been posting videos. Um, been watching them, not commenting much. Haven't really felt like saying anything too much. Um, thought I'd better do something, and as I've just received an order from one of my favourite vendors, I thought I'd show everybody what I've just bought. So this might come across as a little bit of a plug for them. I apologise for that. I'm not on commission or anything. I just like them and their prices. They're nice and friendly. I'm also going to take an opportunity to mention pipes other than Patrick's. Patrick makes lovely pipes. No getting away from it. But I've started buying one or two pipes over the last 3 or 4 weeks, and they've all ended up being from the same manufacturer. And again, it's my favourite vendor, and well, two of my favourite vendors have started to stock them. So let's get on with it, and that's not wasting more time. The pipes I've been buying are Rattrays, Charles Rattrays. I have had for some time one of their pipes I bought from the German pipe shop, a bog oak pipe, which is very nice. Was a bit expensive, but that's interesting. It's very nice. It's a lovely smoker. So when I saw Greens of Leeds had started stocking them, yes, they're my favourite vendor, and I had a good look. There was one there that I really took my fancy, so I counted out my pennies and bought myself one of their Rattray's Six Friends series of pipes, and what I got was the Bulldog shape. I think it's number 6. I'm not sure. Look it up on Rattrays or anybody that sells them. But I really like this one. It's a rusticated with a sort of light brown highlights, dark brown indentations to it, and a rather nice sort of golden ambery stem, and that is a great little smoker. It is a 9mm pipe for anybody that likes the filters. I've tried it with the filter once, and yeah, it smoked okay, but it smokes nicer without. Greens also do a limited number of, well, they do several of the ranges, but they do a limited of the old Gowrie series of pipes. But the other shop, My Smoking Shop, which is sort of number 2 in my list of vendors, had a more of the old Gowries, and they had the shapes that really caught my eye. One of them was this Canadian. These are black finished, rusticated, non-filter pipes. So there it is. It's not a huge bowl. It's what it's the sort of size bowl my grandfather used to smoke. So it's a nice standard size bowl that does me nicely. It's the right size. And the other one I've got, I think these are 11 and 12, but I can't remember which way round they are. I think the Canadian is shape 12. The other one is this sort of I'd call it a Zulu shape, curved, more curved to the stem than the straight Zulus. But again, this one's got a slightly sort of dome sort of rim, nicely polished, great bit of grain. Again, sandblast finish. The old Gowrie's a sandblast finish, not rustication. Black finished again. Nice wide saddle bit. Again, by modern standards, probably the bowl is sort of on the smaller side for most people. This is the one that first caught my eye. I've become enamoured of the Zulu shapes, and this one really stood out. And when I bought those, I'd not tried it before. I got some old Gowrie, 50-gram tin of old Gowrie tobacco, and I don't know what put me off trying this before. I think I always thought it was going to be too strong for my taste, but actually that's a really nice smoke, and I think that's going to muscle itself in. I normally my regular mix of tobaccos is I'll alternate a tin of All It Golden Slice with a tin of W.O. Larson's 32 Curly Flake. What I think is now it's going to be a rotation of 3, and this one's going to fit into that. It's not quite like the others two, but not wanting to have too many tins open at a time. Those 3 I think are going to be the top end of my regular smokes, if you like. I mean, I stick other things in there with the mix with them, but those are my sort of dailies, and I think that one's going to be joining those. So I'll have a rotation of 3. They won't have a tin of each open at the same time. It'll be one or the other of those. Anyway, Greens of Leeds had a pipe in, another Rattray's pipe. It was what would have been called a 3/4 ounce featherweight little pipe. It was the part of the Blower's Daughter range. It was the Belgique shape. Unfortunately, I ummed and ahed about whether I could afford to spend that much on another pipe already, and it sold, and I've inquired. They don't think they're going to be able to get one in again anytime soon. I've done a quick search online, and there's a couple of places in America where I could order from, but this time of year I don't want to be ordering from the States with stuff getting lost in the post. So I had a look around on Greens for what else there was, and I sort of went overboard, and post has just arrived, and this has just arrived. It's one of the old Perth range. It's not quite as small as the 3/4 ounce Blower's Daughter model, but and it's more expensive. But then what I bought was this. It's the old Perth in natural finish. It's a cutty shape. Not a huge bowl again, sort of my sort of size. I don't want huge pipes that last forever. It's got a sterling silver band. It's a nice slimline design stem. Sterling silver band and a sterling silver cap on the little nub at the bottom of the pipe. Really nice finish. Long slender pipe, so I will be loading that up. It's only got a 17mm diameter chamber, so again this is definitely on the small side. So this one's I'm looking forward to trying this one. While I was doing that, I thought I'd give another Rattray's tobacco, and I've seen several of people on here smoke it and do reviews of it and say it's very nice, so I've decided to get myself some Marlin Flake, which if the old Gowrie is anything to go by, I'm looking forward to, and that one may form part of a rotation or join my mix at some point. The other thing I got, Greens are doing a thing called Celebrate 12 Days of Christmas. What it is they do 5 gram sample packs of tobacco. So if you want to try something and they sell it, you can often buy 5 grams of it just to give it a try. And what they've done is they've packaged up 12 different size samples for about £16. And in here we have Plum and Rum from Gareth and Hogarth, Bagpiper's Dream from Rattrays, London Mixture from Dunhill, Fire Dance from Sam Gareth, Cherry Cream Flake by Gareth and Hogarth, 7 Reserve from Rattrays, Luxury Blend by Peterson, Golden Honey by Century, Grousemore by Sam Gareth, 3 Noggins by Rattrays, Sherry and Cherry by Holger Dansk, and Tree Mixture by Robert Lewis. So I've got 12 different tobaccos there. 1 or 2 I've tried before. I've tried Bagpiper's Dream, and Steve the Englishman Smoke sent me a sample. But most of the others on Plum and Rum I've had. But we'll give those a go, and I think they'll go nicely in the new pipe, which will be being smoked probably this evening. I've got to go out in a minute, so I'm not going to be smoking much during the day. But there we are, that's what I've been up to for the last few weeks. Some new pipes that aren't Patrick's, a few new tobaccos to try, suffering a fit of lethargy and wondering if I should hibernate until sort of about March next year, but I don't know, I don't seem to be able to sleep in long enough for that. Anyway, 12-13 minutes now, yeah, that's enough. Anybody bored yet? Good, I'll let you all go then. Ta-ra for now.